The way I be thinking is something different, nigga. The way they be hating is something different, I swear. Don't compare with them lames, I'm something different. I'm something different, I'm something different, I'm something different, I'm something different, I'm something different. Nah, I don't roll with these niggas, roll, I smoke something different. I'm something different. See that little mommy that's right beside me, she's something different. She's something different. Might whip the foreign shit, then tomorrow I'm in something different. Cause I'm something different. They know I'm something different.
What up, y'all? You know what I'm saying? It's your boy. Oh, gang just text me back. What he said? It's your boy, Coach Davis. Live from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Got some coffee on me. Got some topics on me. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I just want to start off by, showing love to everybody that's continuing to show love to me. Anybody that appreciate what I do, and anybody that's really just, the few out here that's left, right? Because I think about the internet like this, right? Y'all want to get on here and care about getting in alignment with putting out messages to the masses, right? And if you truly do have one of those messages for real to put out, then you would understand that your vibe, your message, your intention is not for everybody. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. One thing I will say that I do appreciate about the Army is that, honestly speaking, it's gonna have me doing a lot more interacting with people than I probably would have, from what I was doing prior when I was homeless in Brooklyn, New York, trying to find my way, building myself up, step by step. They was helping me out with that as well, food stamps, and then then I would have had housing assistance, then I would have, been looking for a better job, shit like that. But now it's just more opportunity with the Army, like going to school for free and getting paid, every semester. It's a program for that the Army has. That is a huge fucking blessing. Imagine being able to go to school for free. So I wouldn't say damn near any school, but like, you could go to a good ass college. Like, if I wanted to, I could go to Buffalo State right now, online, get a 4-year degree, and then go do a 30-day course of trying to transfer from being an enlisted soldier to an unenlisted soldier. If you don't know what that is, you don't have to know. And now I become an officer, and if I do my 4 years as enlisted, mind you, I keep that pay. It's a program where I could keep that pay. Are y'all hearing me for real? Like, what the fuck? Like, come on. I could keep that pay, become an officer, and now I'm getting the officer pay. But depending on what rank I start the program with, the officer program with, all I need is a 4-year degree. And then I could start as a staff sergeant, as an E6. I'm an E4 right now. E6, you ain't gotta know what that is. Just know it's more pay. Every rank included with time and service is more pay. So I do that. So now I'm making the officer pay. But mind you, it goes even deeper. I'ma be, and y'all don't gotta know what this shit is either, right? So, soon as I get into the officer shit, I'ma be a lieutenant, right? That's the first rank that I'll start at as an officer. And correct me if I'm wrong. I'll just pretty much start at the first rank of an officer once I finish the 30-day program, I got my 4-year degree. So now, with that, let's say as an E4 with no BAH, like, mind you, this is not included with BAH, but if you marry, it's included. So let's just say it's included. That's about, 2.3 a month. Plus, because you did 4 years, and you did the officer program, now you are making commander, like you making the officer pay as a commander. And it's like 2-3 ranks in between the first rank of an officer till you get to a commander. And you're gonna be making that pay. So I'm gonna keep it a buck, like, yeah, that's a great opportunity. It's a lot of great opportunity out here, man. And I just felt like I had to say that, you know, I'm thankful and honored that I was, oh shit, he calling me and it's not even cutting off the video. That's good. So I say that to say this, man. Right? I feel like I have to mention this, and it be certain things that I feel like I should not have to mention. But we're gonna talk about this, right? And this is not coming from a person that's perfect, but I know that people be sensitive, so my delivery be making people feel attacked if I'm really able to talk to your soul, because if the shoe fit, you can't help but put that on. So if you are for example, right, in the army, if you are not married, you are what? You are living in the barracks. The barracks is cool. It's really not that deep. Where it gets stupid is you could end up with a bullshit ass roommate that doing the same shit that I was dealing with when I was living in Brooklyn. When they put me in, I was in a housing assistant little spot where they had me in a little private house with 4 bedrooms, and it was a nigga from the homeless shelter in each one of those rooms, and we shared a kitchen and a bathroom. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. It was a lot of days living in there where I'm seeing certain shit throughout the crib, and I'm definitely ready to crash out, but I'm like, are we really about to do that? Like, I'm trying to level my life up. It's not about pride. So I done sat there as a grown-ass man trying to remind another grown-ass man about some shit that I should not have to be reminding them of, because you already know how I feel about it, because I told you about it already, and you know I'm putting my pride to the side telling you about that, and you still gonna do it? Imagine telling another grown-ass man, yo, respectfully, you left, you know what I'm saying, piss on the toilet seat. Because you my mans, and because, like, I'm not trying to do, I wiped it up. But the fact, and I approached bro on a few occasions with the utmost respect. Took bro a few times, but he finally, because then I'm the type of nigga, like, once I'm really there, like, I'm not going to be able to be classy with that shit. But that's how real niggas move, because we know, like, once we really over and done with some shit, the energy is going to be undeniable. And like, it's nothing I'm going to be able to do about that. But I'm going to warn you, because at the end of the day, real men try to avoid conflict, because conflict is not necessary unless it's necessary. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's absolutely necessary. But you never trying to provoke no conflict. In the army, as a man, if you don't take care of where you live at, if it's too much of a hassle for you to think about, because everybody gonna wake up first thing in the morning with anxiety. You're gonna wake up with a little bit of mixed anxiety mixed with adrenaline, where you're gonna be like, alright, if you know, you know. I make my day today. If I decide to start waking up and thinking about some bullshit, now I got an attitude that I gotta fight through, and then once I fight through it, now I'm back to square one. What am I gonna make my day at? So boom. Let's say a whole week went by and you done took your showers, you done noticed that there's something going on, like, oh yeah, I probably need to scrub this. Or even if it don't look like it need to be scrubbed, I'm gonna make sure that my shit is clean. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna get me, like, when I'm going food shopping, like, cause I care about my protein and I care about my gym shit, you need to be looking through them cleaning aisles with the same intensity. Like, how you do one thing is how you do everything. And if, I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Everybody wanna make the excuse, oh, Twitch is this, Twitch is that. I'm about to be the next Castanet. I'm about to be, nigga, that's cool. But if you just dead ass sitting on the game all day, bro, you a fucking loser. I'm gonna keep it a buck. If a whole day could go by and it was too much of a hassle for you to, before you even got on the game, let me go on this run. Let me get my food together. Let me do some of my crib. Like, let me meditate. Let me go breathe in some oxygen. Let me go touch grass. Let me holler at somebody I love. Let me check on how they doing. Let me stretch my body. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Like, feed my pets, like make sure my pet is good, show my pet some love. And certain things just feel like, I'm gonna tell you something about yourself. Think about all of the productive shit that you need to be doing, right? Mind you, everybody already struggling with, especially if you lonely, more than anything is loneliness, right? Because loneliness occurs in a relationship if you know that you with somebody that if shit hit the fan, they gonna start moving different. If the bank account is not in a certain way, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't, like, provide something for them to the table, and you know that, because a lot of people, if they not suicidal, they already gave up on life in a certain type of way, where it's like, I'm not going to be around nobody unless they're giving me something, and it got to be you got to watch out for people like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't always about what somebody could give you. You shouldn't even be thinking about, I'm only around this person because I know that they could put something on the table and I'm going to put something on the table. Like, that's not a good, and that shows that people don't have good, like life skills, because that shouldn't be what you watching out for. But I'm going to tell you some things that you should be watching out for. How does somebody love theyself? Because a real motherfucker want you to fuck with you more than you ever could fuck with me. I don't give a fuck how you fuck with me. That's not how I'm going to initiate a fucking relationship with a person, whether it be a female or a friend. It's not about what you giving me. What are you giving you? Are you the type of person that want to wake up and put yourself first and do the things every day that you know you need to be doing, to little by little, and then somebody, you've been doing it for 30 days, and then somebody look at you and be like, yo, good fucking shit. And you finally get that validation that low-key a lot of y'all do it for, and then once you get it, now you start seep it down. You come up a little bit, and you seep it down, and you coming up a little bit. Because a lot of y'all just want to do it for the gram. A lot of y'all, that's why when I post my shit, y'all see me, y'all can follow me on the gram. When I post my shit, I keep it real simple. I say some little quick shit. I try to get in the algorithm real quick, and that's it. Like, I'm not, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people on there making a bag for the stupid shit, but I don't want to make time for that. I want to be somebody that's only about fitness, because we need more people like that. You know what I'm saying? One thing I will tell you about the Army is that we do barracks checks. If you are leadership and you got people that you are leadership over, if they live in the barracks, you got to be the dude at least twice a month to be like, okay, we got a barracks checks coming up. Let me see what your room look like. And I'm giving you the update. So now, it'll be certain people in the Army that'll complain about the Army being a certain type of way. Like, oh, the Army is bullshit. They just got me running around doing this, doing that, and they not helping me get my rank up. Nigga, if I'm your leadership and I come in your room and I see you got flipped socks inside out over here, jeans over here, your belt over there, your fucking laundry piled up to the top, your garbage piled up to the top, your dishes piled up to the top. I come out the bathroom to use your shit. You got no hand soap. Around your sink is mixtures of shaving cream, hair, toothpaste, spit. Are you fucking serious? And then y'all niggas got these be the niggas that'll complain and try to make it seem like the Army is this, the Army is that. That's why, as a person, y'all will listen to somebody for certain reasons, but y'all gotta take everything with a grain of salt. I'm telling you. Because it be certain motherfuckers that trust me. And then you gotta understand. It be, and then it's like, as a leadership, I come in your shit and I see that it's not even about that I care about, oh, you don't respect me as your leadership, or you don't respect like that we in the Army and we gave you that like da da da. Nigga, like, you are obviously not gay, or even if you are, because now I gotta start making sure my shit is for everybody, because there's a lot of shit going on and that's just what the world is. So at the end of the day, whoever you're in a relationship with, you don't at least even want to, like, you cool with somebody coming in and shit and seeing, like, I'm the type of person, I'm doing this around my crib, I got something coming over, or my wife coming over, or like, what the fuck, even my homies coming over. Like, I'm looking like, okay, cool, like, I mean, that's how I grew up, right? I don't grew up in the projects where it was Thanksgiving dinner going on and we was infested with roaches and I'm having to look all in a microwave 2-3 times to make sure they not crawling all through that motherfucker. Whole time one Thanksgiving, I put my shit in the microwave, roach fell right on my shit. Guess what I did? Get off my shit. Still eating that. That's where I come from. So it just gotta be like, bro, it gotta get to that point where like you gotta have raw adrenaline for life, for yourself. Because the real ones out here that could really put you in positions to win are rare. And they know what to look for. So when y'all be worried about what the masses think about you, you gonna get in alignment with bullshit. And that's what I was talking about earlier about being one of those YouTubers that care about getting in line with the masses, because now you gonna fuck up your frequency and end up trying to put out a bullshit ass message to get in alignment with bullshit ass people that is gonna turn around and listen to what you telling them and be sitting in a slobby ass room, a slob ass crib, or be a slob ass person, an unreliable person, a crybaby of a person that's quick to complain but not quick to remain solid. You know what I'm saying? So why do you, if you a real person, you want to be the type of person that if you're going to waste your time to put out messages and make a YouTube channel, do whatever you're trying to do, don't care about if you get 50 views, 100 views, it don't matter. Because you're going to fuck around and be talking to bullshit people anyway. You want to, if anything, build relationships that have real impacts with real people that's trying to do real shit that understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be one of those people that's jumping back and forth from I want to kill myself to nah, I'm here, matter of fact. And then, like, bro, because I'm going to tell you something right now, you just a bitch. And that's just the sad reality about life. You got shit to do. You got to scrub your toilets. You got to get up for work every day. Then you got to make time for the gym. Then you got to make time for meditation. Then you got to make time for the people that you care about. While not feeling drained already from all of the shit that you got to do for yourself to remain out here. Like, life is not easy and it never will be. Because now we also got a dopamine detox and we got to get our dopamine back, because that's the whole trick of the world. The whole trick of the world is that we going to eat all your dopamine, your whole growing up, eating candy, watching porn. To now you got no dopamine to manifest greatness out here. And now everybody's scrolling all day looking at a bunch of bullshit ass people. Like, fuck is we scrolling for? For what? There's no need for it. Everybody got anxiety. Everybody want to make excuses to jump back on their phone every 5 seconds. Like, bro, in order to grow out here in life, you got to understand that you going to have to go, like I said in my last video, a couple years of fog. Maybe 3, maybe 5, maybe 10, it depends on you. But you got to be willing to be like, yo, even if I don't, because obviously that's the way addiction works. It don't feel like you had your fun, but you did already, because you already fried your shit or attempted to fry your shit. Whether you knew it or not. But because you don't feel satisfied enough, because that's the way addiction is, you never could have enough. A lot of y'all gonna let that message go over y'all head and still bullshit and eat candy, not read the back of the label of everything you fucking with, and clean your diet up completely. And really reprogram your shit, and then realize, why does my brain really crave to look and scroll at people that would not give a fuck if I left this earth, if I became crippled, if my pockets was nothing in that bitch and my stomach is touching my back, and these motherfuckers just look at me like I'm just ready to dick ride somebody for some help, right? Why do you care to be seen? Why do you not care to just be on some Batman shit in the shadows? I'm working on me. I'm gonna do the best for me, because, and if anybody got a problem with that, they not really for me. Because I don't give a fuck if you don't hit me up for 3 months, for 6 months, for 10 months. As long as in them 10 months you was good, that's all a real nigga care about. It's gonna be the same with a nigga like me. If you talk to me a year from now, you talk to me 5 years from now, whether we went to basic training together, or we grew up together, or we whatever, nigga. And if it's any way a nigga can help you, a nigga gonna do that. For sure. Cause I done been there where I know what it feel like but it just gotta make sense though. Because I'm going to be one of them accountability partners that's going, if I'm helping you out, I'm going to make sure that you overly sturdy and other shit. And if I see that you're one of those people that can't take constructive criticism in other areas that don't matter beyond me just helping you with $1 or helping you with some advice. Like, if you're one of those people that is not going to understand, like, that it's bigger than maybe the help that you think that you need, because when you get help from a real motherfucker, they going to see everything else that's going on behind the scenes that's caused you to even need that help to begin with. I'm going to do the digging. I'm going to figure out, okay, why is bro in this situation? Like, okay, cool, this is what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people just don't be hungry enough. Bro, I be waking up excited to feel that wind blowing past my face, and I'm checking my running app, and I done did 3 miles, and I'm feeling good. I'm proud of myself. And then by the time I'm done, you wouldn't even think that I did it. My chest don't poke. My chest don't poke at all. I'm the type of person, you might just see some sweat coming down my face. I'm walking down the block. Little do you know, I just did 10 miles of hell. Of real life hell. And by the time I'm done with that, that shit is done. I don't even care no more. So like, you gotta be also one of those type of people on this path of greatness where you accepting that's gonna be a lot of years of fog, and you putting in the pain, you sacrificing a lot, but it's not written on your face, it's not written on your vibe, and you just understand what you gotta do, and you just doing that shit one step at a time, and you doing that shit, man. Know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it at that. Love y'all. I'm gonna try to check back in soon. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody that's tuned in. All I want to tell y'all, like I've been saying this whole video, if you made it this far, definitely tell me you made it this far, because I want to know who watched the whole video. You know what I'm saying? Wake up tomorrow with adrenaline. Find that shit. And when you find it, stick with it, resonate with it, build with it. Have that adrenaline and be like, oh, like, my life is really dead ass what I make it? And then start doing that shit, bro. Like, that's literally it. That's literally it. I'm gonna leave it at that. And I'm gonna holler at y'all soon, man. I love y'all. I wish y'all the fucking best. Peace. Salute, you heard?